Hi everyone, welcome. This is going to be uh a I guess a pre-book review. It's not gonna be a review. I'm just gonna talk about one of the best books I have gotten. Also this is a more recent pickup. So I went to Barnes and Noble recently and I saw this. Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Movie Book. Now, um, I've been wanting a book like this for years. Ever since I saw Excellent Adventure when I first saw it. If you don't know what Bill and Ted the series is, it's basically now it's a trilogy, thank goodness, of two dumb airheads who get into all kinds of shenanigans. There's time travel, there's a history report, they go to heaven and hell, there's evil robots, there's an evil dictator, and there's the end of the world, which I don't want to spoil anything about these movies. If you haven't seen them, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure came out in 1980. It came out in the 80s. I forgot what year. But Bogus Journey came out not after that, and then obviously Face the Music came out in 2020. No, 2020. Jeez, I can't even think today. This is basically a visual dictionary, or it's like a reference guide to the Bill and Ted universe, which I've been wanting for so long. And they finally made it. Now, because Bill and Ted Face the Music came out, they had an excuse to revisit the movies, which is great because nobody talks about them anymore. Like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is one of my favorite movies ever because it's so stupid, it's so fun, and it's so 80s. And it's amazing. It's a classic. You need to see Excellent Adventure. If you're going to see any of the Bill and Ted, see the first one. It is the best. Although Bogus Journey is so close for me. This is about 25 bucks, so it's very affordable for a reference book. Obviously, reference books usually cost between $30 to $40, which is kind of expensive, but think about it. You're getting all these, pictures and stuff, and there's a lot of behind-the-scenes photos and all this great stuff. So the author is Laura Shapiro, who's been a consultant on Face the Music for over 10 years, it says. And she's great. She makes this awesome. When I first saw this at Barnes & Noble, you know what? It was crazy. I saw this year. Again, just like the Scary Stories, A Tribute to Terror, which is the other book I'm going to get. Well, I haven't got it at this point, but I'll get it soon. Just like that book, I didn't realize this was a thing until this year, 2021. So that's kind of sad. I'm a huge, Bill and Ted fan that I never heard of this book. Well, I'm thankful that I have it now. It does cover all three films, so you don't just get Excellent Adventure, you get Bogus Journey, which I was so excited to see because Bogus Journey, I love it. I adore Bogus Journey. It is almost better than the first movie, almost. It's just the Excellent Adventure, it's a classic, so it's the first one, it's gotta be the best. But Bogus Journey is extremely close. It's extremely close because it's such a fantastic, wacky, a phenomenal sequel in my opinion. And they give you information here. Thank goodness, I needed that. I need to get Bogus Journey and Face the Music. I only have the first one. I need to get the other two. But this book is basically just a guidebook on the movies. And there's lots of great pictures. I'm not going to show much because I don't want to spoil it in case you haven't, maybe you're interested in buying it. You can get it on Amazon, I believe, and Barnes & Noble, normal book places, Books A Million as well. I'm going to try to show, there's a picture there, and here's another one. So I'm just going to show, I don't want to show a lot. I just don't want to spoil anything for those who haven't seen it. So, the movies are very simple. They're very well crafted. And sorry for the lighting. Good grief. Um, Sorry, this is not working out. Okay, there we go. Sorry for the lighting in the back. Ugh. Anyway, the foreword is done by Chris Matheson and Ed Solomon, of course, the writers of Bill and Ted. They created the franchise. And they also have cameos in all three films, so I'm not going to spoil that, but you'll see them in the movie. They're in there. Obviously, the front cover is the Face the Music poster, so that's the most recent one in the series. It says "Be excellent to each other." There. If you're any kind of Bill and Ted fan, you need this. Like, you need it. Like, it's like a must-have. Especially if you want a really good book on the series. And this is pretty much the only kind of merch for Bill and Ted, which is kind of sad. I kind of wish there was more, but I do believe they sell the first two books on Blu-ray, the first two movies on Blu-ray, which I'm gonna get soon. I want to get those, and of course, Face the Music. But I'm gonna be ranking the Bill and Ted films very, very soon as well. That's gonna be fun. Obviously, I've seen all three. Oh, I love Bogus Journey. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I can't keep talking about that. But speaking of Bogus Journey, there's some scenes from it. There's Death, William Sadler. But I will show you one more picture, or some more pictures from Face the Music. I'm not going to spoil anything about the movies, obviously, because why would I want to do that? There's Keanu and Alex there, and there's some more scenes from the film. So, I'm just going to kind of talk about the book. I actually haven't read the whole thing as of this point, but I do know that this is going to be one of my favorite books, one of my favorite coffee table books. I actually have a whole collection of coffee table books. Obviously, this is going to go on there. I love how affordable this is. I don't know why, but it's so wallet-friendly compared to the other visual guides and stuff that I have. I don't know. That's cool. Also, there are some interviews, but there's also oh yeah, there's a writer interview with Laura Shapiro on YouTube. You can watch that. I need to watch that soon. Everyone gives their input. You know, all the actors and actresses on the film, on the different movies. It's fantastic. This is a must-have. You need to get this, especially if you're a fan of this franchise. If not, well, obviously you can skip out. But it's available now. It's been available for a year. I wish I got this sooner. But I have it now, so that's cool. You'll expect a review coming soon. I just gotta actually read it. But it's very similar to like the visual guides, or the ultimate visual guides, like the Back to the Future one, the Labyrinth one, the Power Rangers one, the Ghostbusters one. There's a lot of them out there, and this is very, very similar. It's just not, it's not exactly the same thing, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's probably the closest thing we'll ever get to a visual guide for Bill and Ted. Fun fact, Face the Music, the third movie, that actually would never have been possible without the fans. And even in the book, there's actually a whole section on the fans of the franchise. So that is amazing. I'm sure you guys have seen the video with Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter in front of the amphitheater, thanking them for the fans. And without them, the franchise would be dead. So that's awesome. Bogus Journey came out in 1992, I believe. That was a while ago. So yeah, if the fans didn't exist, then the Bill and Ted franchise would just be dead. Much like the Tron franchise is. Anyway, Ah, I love this. Speaking of Tron, they need to make a visual guide for that movie. Both of them. I will buy that 100%. Um, oh man, I love this franchise. Expect reviews for the movies coming soon. I just gotta actually buy them, and then I will review them for you. I'm gonna do Excellent Adventure soon. Um, if you haven't seen it, it's fun. It's stupid. It's amazing. It's got some adult references, but they're few and far between. It's pretty safe for your kid, I'd say. It's just, it's a little risque at some points, like some of the words that they say, but that's really it. Um, I think it's amazing. I'm just glad that they have a book on it. It's great. I love it. What can I say? I just love it. But I think that's all I have to say for this. I just love the franchise. The franchise is one of my favorites of all time, the Bill and Ted universe, if you will. So, yeah, that's how I feel about the franchise as a whole. Um, I know my opinion is very unpopular towards Bogus Journey. I know a lot of people don't like it as much, but I personally think it's almost better than the first. But that's just me. I'm a very positive person when it comes to like rankings and stuff. But yeah, I love it. I think it's awesome that Keanu and Alex came back for this. I know they're in their like 50s. Like that's amazing. Like how many 50-year-olds do you know that will come back in a role that they played 30 years ago? Like that's pretty incredible. But that's all I have for this video. Sorry if it was kind of short, but I just wanted to get my thoughts on the most excellent movie book, which you need to buy right now, especially if you're a fan of the franchise. If not, then you can probably not. But if you are like me, you need to pick this up. You can get it at pretty much any store. It's about 25 bucks. You can't go wrong. So thank you very much for watching. Party on, dudes! And I will see you for more Bill and Ted stuff coming. And have an amazing day, take care, and be excellent to each other.